Well, it looks like the celeb housemates are starting to realise their ordeal is nearly over. We're going to miss them, though, aren't we? Yeah, we are going to miss them. But what else have we learnt today? Well, Paddy's patience with the Jedwards has finally run out as he removes Edward's legs and replaces them with a bowl. It just looks so strange. Amy Childs was talking about why her previous relationships hadn't quite worked out. My suspicion is it's the stuff she'd never do that was the problem.
I would never rub things in their face.
I mean, why not? The housemates are already looking forward to... I love the delayed little giggle from Anthony Hutton. The housemates are already looking forward to the exciting things that they'll be doing when they leave the house, and they're all pretty much agreed on what their highlight will be.
A bit on the side.
Oh, yeah, a bit on the side.
Bit on the side.
Bit on the side.
Bit on the side.
Bit on the show, though.
Bit on the side.
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 There's another show called Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Big Brother.
And that's them talking about the show that's just gone on air.
Oh, right.
Oh, yes, we are! And Kerry Katona is even practising being a member of the audience. Woo! I'm not saying anything about you lot, I'm just talking about other audience members. Right, on the panel tonight, he's the Big Brother winner that's so fertile he can turn any tub into a hot one. It's Anthony Hutton! Next is the argumentative ex-housemate that shared her corned beef with Stephanie Beacham in last year's house. Please welcome Sov, everybody. Mega fan over here, Sov.
I love you guys, Sov. I love you. I love you.
I love you too. And he's one of history's most infamous gingers. No, it's not Henry VIII, it's not Les Battersby, and it is not Paul Scholes. It's Big Brother's executive chef, Rex Newmark. Are you all right with that, Rex?
It's all right.
Maybe not. Right, so should we talk about the show that we've just watched? Yeah. Let's do it. It's all a little bit sentimental, don't you think? I love a good montage at the end of a show. It really makes me kind of get all mushy. Now, Rex, you are the executive chef. You've got 9 restaurants under your belt. So how do you think they did in the pizza task?
I think if they didn't... I don't know whether they should have actually kept them to eat at the end instead of getting the small pizzas.
Would you have eaten them?
I don't think I would have.
No.
But
I did like how it just went straight into Lucian's face, though. Someone just smacked it straight in. Sov, Amy wasn't looking very happy, was she?
No.
About the whole thing. How would you have reacted?
What, with the pizza?
What with the whole kind of experience, the food fight, everything that was kind of going on with it?
I'd be game for it. Do you know what? It's a bit of mushroom, bit of pepperoni. It's all good. Do you know what I mean?
So
I mean, she slaps it on anyway, so it's fine.
Because we all remember that you weren't up for the old people task.
No. They didn't feed me. They didn't feed me. That's the only reason why.
OK, now, Anthony, how important are the tasks to the bonding within the house?
I think they're really important because if you pass a task, you can get more booze because it helps the shop and you know, things happen when you get booze in the mix.
We've seen what happens to you when you get booze in, although they've had quite a bit of booze, haven't they?
They've had too much.
They've all got
too much stuff.
Do you know what? We never got anything in there.
we got nothing. No alcohol.
We had a couple of bottles of wine a week and that is it. Like, I'm so gel.
I'm well gel.
To what they got, do you know what I mean?
We have talked about this a lot, actually. They have been quite lucky. I mean, it hasn't been the hardship that you lot all experienced, I don't think.
Well, to be fair, in my year, we were allowed to get steaming, but I think it stopped it after...
I wonder why it stopped. I wonder why it was after Anthony's year. Who knew? Right, guys, let's talk about... Pardon? Nothing. Oh, this is why you're here, to chat. Let's talk about Kerry's diary room that we saw tonight when she's kind of talking about her life and everything. Is this a final push game plan for the last couple of days? Or is this... I feel like I've said the wrong thing. Or is this genuine?
Genuine.
She wants the votes.
You think she wants the vote?
Yeah, she does. I think, well...
Do you feel like you've just been overpowered by the whole audience?
Come on. Kerry naturally wants to win, but I think she basically is honest. Yeah, she's brilliant. She's like, I want her to win, and I think she's naturally her. And I think, unfortunately, Jedward will win, but she would have won if they weren't in the house.
But do you not think that at this stage everybody wants to win? Do you know what I mean? I mean, why not? You're in the final. Has it changed anyone's opinion of Kerry?
Yeah, big time. Big time. She's definitely turned a corner, I think. Yeah. She wants to sort it all out. She wants to say sorry to her family and her children what she's done.
I've got to say, I'm buying her diary room entries. The 2 times we've seen her be, I think, quite genuine. And I think it's when you talk about your kids and you're in that situation, it kind of gets
I think this is the real Kerry that nobody's actually ever seen, apart from the celebrities' world. Do you understand? This is the genuine one where she's sincere in what she's saying, and hopefully the viewers will see the genuine side of her rather than...
Rex, I know you're a hard nut to crack. What do you make of Kerry?
I think she's seriously jealous, obviously, with the whole situation that's going on at the moment. But I mean,
she's a proper cockblock.
I think she thought that she probably was going to win. I think she probably did think she was going to win, and now she realised that she's sort of losing out to Jedward. That she's now becoming, that she's now going to have to push the sort of viewers to vote for her.
Anthony, did you say she was a cockblocker?
Yeah, she's a proper cockblock. Anytime Lucian's making some type of movement with Amy, she's just like this. Cockblock.
I think she's got more baggies than all London airports put together. Yeah.
Oh, he's been dying to say that one line, hasn't he? Anthony, you were in the 70s group, dance troupe, Boogie Express.
Yeah.
Let's all do the hand movements, everybody. What do you think of Jedward's choreography?
You know, I actually love them as lads, but the proper shit dancers. They're constantly like giving it this. Yeah, does this look good? It's like, it looks shite.
Okay, they're obviously not as good a dancer as you are, but I think they're quite good in their own little Jedward world. Do you know what I mean?
It's like the two little lads, as if they're performing in the sitting room with the parents going, "Mum, does this look good?" It's like, but I love them as lads. Like, I thought they were going to be really irritating.
Our series producer dances a little bit like that.
Aye?
Yeah, it's a bit. Everyone's laughing in my ear. Move on to Sov. Sov, what did you think of the other men's strip? They kind of all followed Jedward, didn't they? Jedward did it kind of spontaneously, and then the others were like, "Oh, can we do a strip, please, big brother?"
Do you know what, Darren? It looks like a pack of sausages.
What was he even doing
Has he had
there?
an implant in his penis as well as his abs, by the way? Because he looked like he had a proper back.
I think that might have been a banana.
Another fake embedded thing, yeah.
So Sov, what you weren't feeling this one?
What, the stripping?
Yeah, it's happening just behind you.
I would have preferred women, but so my opinion goes out the window right there. But
let's take it to you guys. Which strip did you prefer? Who was up for Jedward's? And who was up for the rest of the housemates? Oh my God, everybody liked Jedward's. It did lack a little bit of sexuality though, didn't it?
By the way, where was the penises at? Not that I was staring, but the literally...
Sorry.
I hadn't out there.
The tight shorts.
Am I the only one thinking that?
You're the only one looking. Sov, everyone's talking about staying in touch.
Right.
You know, we're all going to be mates for life because we've bonded and had this experience. Is it going to happen?
It never
for the
happens.
money's sake, probably with them lot. But I don't know. I mean, with me personally, I only stayed in touch with people I actually got on with.
Who did you stay in touch with?
Katya, Stephen, Cisco.
Stephen?
Yeah.
Amazing! Stephen Ford!
It was all right. It was
Rex,
all right.
what do you think?
I think that it's only actually the people that live near you that that actually live near you, that so you can socialise with. Otherwise, they sort of lose touch with other people.
Do you keep up with anybody?
Hold on, you need a microphone. Hold on a second. Do you want to come and do my job? Stand up.
Killing the show up.
I think that was. Did you stay in touch with anybody?
Did you poke her in the eye?
It's only the people actually that the only people that I stayed in touch with was Mo, who's actually shaved his hair off completely now.
Has he got rid of it?
Yeah, he's shaved all of his hair off, and then
No
Darnell.
throw for the Mo?
No throw for Mo.
No throw for Mo. I'm loving this, but we've got to move on, guys. Sorry. Tonight's audience, I think, are an especially attractive and erotic-looking bunch. I'm sure that you two could scrub up well enough to sit next to this man right here. And who knows, you might have a blossoming relationship one day. like we may. Why don't you drop us an email, audience@bbbutontheside.com. It's not going to happen, by the way, just so you know. Still to come, Let's Drink and Nikki Graham, plus some exclusive secrets about our new housemates that are going in on Friday. Literally downhill from the main show. So in just over 23 hours, our celebrity winner will be crowned and the new housemates will be locked down for the next 63 days. That just so happens to be the gestation period of a baby fox.
Oh, wow.
We're informative about wildlife on this show as well. But what exactly does it take to become one of the nation's most notorious tenants? A pulse, a brain, or just an all-encompassing need to make a show of yourself? No.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Cora.
Whoa. Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Oh, hi.
So what are you looking at, bitch?
If a bitch pulls my hair out, oh my god, I swear to God, that's one thing I'm quite violent.
I'm gonna show you my genitalia. Hey.
Slap your ass around.
And my nipple has a mind of its own.
I believe that I'm Peter Pan. Get down and get, funky now.
I am queen of vagina. Queen of vagina.
Oh, what? You know what I'm saying?
I'm a builder, yeah. Went to college, done bricklaying at college.
Big brother can smell something.
I am a fully fledged Star Wars nerd.
I'm the equivalent of Jesus. I'm the second coming of Jesus.
My teeth are disgusting. I have not farted in here today, but I did shit twice.
No, we don't have a colon, silly, because we're girls. Girls don't have colons.
And I woke up with a shit all over my Liverpool quilt.
I'm a little bit stupid, so I think people are either laughing with me or at me at it, I don't know.
I have actually touched a breast, unlike a lot of the people.
Yay!
Would you like to have been born mixed race?
I think there might be a bee behind you.
So because that's my phobia.
So I'm showing cool. And nobody understands the word I say. I wonder why,
Was there any penetration, or was it just fiddling around?
It was fiddling around and a bit of oral.
I've got a new boyfriend, so we're kind of pretty much at it like rabbits. I'm not a slag, though.
Men are stupid. I don't even respect them.
Jazz hands.
Big brother thinks you're paranoid.
I am paranoid, yeah, aren't I? I'm a Kennel Club accredited dog breeder.
Keep really still.
Don't
move,
don't move,
it's on your shoulder.
Phobia,
Wait, vagina.
I want cheeky punch jaw implants and veneers and Botox, collagen and an eyebrow lift.
I'm going to entertain, and that's why people are going to love me.
Yes.
Yes. Well, you're very pretty, aren't you?
Oh, thank you.
So I actually officially had tits.
Oh my god, I've got tits.
That wasn't fun, do you know what I mean? But I've kissed all my workmates. Yeah.
Are you flirting with me now?
Am I flirting with you now? I have to say, you Big brother, you do have a really nice voice.
You may now leave the diary room.
Thank you. Good night.
Joining me now is the man who had the pleasure of casting our new housemates. The main show's senior producer, Leon Campbell, is here, everyone. So, Leon, are any of those in the house?
I couldn't possibly say that.
Oh,
couldn't possibly say that.
Big brother, we'll get back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
So 10,000 people auditioned this year. 10,000 people. What does it take to make the cut then?
Well, it's that special mix, isn't it? You know, they've got to make us laugh, cry very quickly. We've got to get them. But it's also about layers. Looking for layers in people.
Onions.
Like onions.
Okay,
yes,
good.
exactly like
we don't
that.
want onions in the house. No, we want the people.
They've got to last, long
they have
time,
got to last.
63 days.
How many people are we going to have in the house this year?
Well, I can exclusively reveal...
The E word...
14.
14 housemates!
Are going in.
Oh, come on! 14 housemates for the whole duration, or for the beginning, and then there might be some more thrown in?
14 go in on Friday.
And then? Big brother, we'll get back to you. Right, OK. Now, I want to know everything.
Okay.
Everything that you can possibly tell me. This is a full-scale investigation, so I want mood lighting and mood music. I feel very special right now.
Right.
Okay, these are our 14 new housemates.
Okay.
You're going to tell us something about each of them.
Yeah.
So let's start at the beginning with number 1.
Number 1. Well, firstly, I was going to say there are 7 boys and 7 girls.
Oh, right, okay.
Even.
So an even mix.
Even mix.
Could this potentially make 7 couples?
Well, they're all under 30, and most of them say that they're single.
Ooh.
So, maybe.
So you're hoping.
So I start with number 1. Number 1,
Okay.
female from Bromley.
Right. South London, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Likes to climb trees.
She'll be stuck in that house then.
And likes to walk around naked with heels on around the house.
Anthony, you excited?
And on top of that, can do the limbo so well, her head touches the ground.
Ooh, flexible. But I wonder if she can do it in heels.
Exactly.
Maybe we'll find out.
Exactly.
Who's number 2?
Number 2, let's do a male from North London, Enfield.
Okay. Just down the road, actually. Yeah.
Studying to be a therapist.
What type of therapist?
Just a therapist.
Okay.
Single.
Yeah.
And would like to find a soulmate in the house.
Ooh, so a potential romancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Can also fit his entire fist in his mouth.
Well, then he qualifies for Big Brother.
Exactly.
Number 3. Who's number 3?
Let's have a look. Male.
Yeah.
22.
Okay.
And from Cheshire.
Right.
All quite young, see?
Yeah.
Entrepreneur. And says he's 150% conservative.
Ooh.
And considers himself upper class.
Oh, so could he be the cat amongst the pigeons,
Maybe. He also doesn't
Another
have a sense of smell.
Benjamin Duncan?
No sense of smell either.
Really? It's probably a good thing in the house, right?
And he also says he had the biggest hands at school and is yet to meet anyone with bigger hands.
I wonder if he'll be able to fit his fist into that man's mouth.
Exactly. There's
Who
a
knows?
task in itself.
Yeah. Number 4. Who's housemate number 4?
Female, 25 from Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a girly girl. Hates talking about shopping and handbags.
Ooh.
Says only takes 10 minutes to get ready.
Well, that is impressive.
That's pretty good. Pretty good going.
Who's number 5?
Number 5. Male, 23 from Peckham, so South London.
Yeah.
Runs a record label and produces his own music.
Ooh.
Has his own little studio at home.
Yeah.
Claims he pulled Pixie Lott 5 years ago.
Ooh.
And used to model for Baby Gap as a child.
Oh, stay away from child models. Number 6.
Okay, number 6.
Yeah.
18 from South Shields, North East. Obsessed with pink.
The colour or the artist?
The colour, not the artist.
Okay.
Claims to have a gay chihuahua. And is convinced she's going to marry Dappy from N-Dubs.
Typical housemate.
If that's not layers, I don't know what is. Okay.
How about number 7? Who's
7? Female, 30 from London. Model and holistic healer.
Okay.
Those often go together. Yep. Describes herself as a different species and certainly not human.
Oh, so possible alien.
Yeah.
Let's move swiftly on to 8. Yeah.
20, male from Solihull. Fat people.
Midlands people!
Fat people make him angry.
Oh, I don't like that so
Exactly.
much.
He also says if he listens to sad songs, he'll mime it to himself in the mirror, and he's so good at it, he can move himself to tears.
Let's move on to number 9.
Number 9. Female, 28 from the Wirral. A club hostess.
Oh.
But doesn't often strip. Just gets paid for companionship.
Just occasionally.
She also says she's got a walk-in wardrobe with hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of clothes.
Oh, let's move on to number 10.
Number 10, male, 28 from Windsor.
Yeah.
Big animal lover, this one.
Okay.
He recently saw a frog die in his next-door neighbour's pond, and he picked it up and blew air back into it and brought it back to life.
He's going to mix well then.
Exactly.
Number 11.
11. Female, 19 from Tamworth. Who's a keen wrestler. She says she goes to the gym twice a day and eats 6 or 7 times a day and spends all her money on food and protein. That's
This could be tricky in the house, couldn't it? How about contestant number 12?
12. Male, 27 from Newcastle. Works out 6 days a week, but regularly parties until 8 a.m.
Oh.
And his mum is his best pal.
Oh, I like that. Who's unlucky 13?
2 more. Female, 21 from Oxford. Says she speaks 5 languages.
Oh.
and also can shake her bum so fast it looks like a blur. Layers, you see, it's all about layers.
Layers, very strange
all about
layers. And finally, who's our 14th housemate?
He's a bloke, male, 30, from Western Supermare. He cries every time he gets his hair cut.
Okay.
Yeah. And he got more scout badges than anyone else by lying to his troop.
Oh, maybe he's lying about the haircut.
Maybe.
So let's have the lights back up then, shall we? So what are you hoping? What kind of series are you hoping that these 14 are going to bring us?
Well, we just want it to be fun.
Yes.
They're all quite young, sexy, fun, up for it. And that's what we want. We want it to be just exciting to watch. And there's a good mix of people in there. 14 is quite a big number.
It is quite a lot, isn't it?
I think there'll be a lot going on. A lot going on.
Big entry. Sorry. Is Big Brother going to get tougher? Because I think the general consensus is it's been quite tame, really, for the past 3 weeks for the celebs. So is it going to get a bit harder?
You know what? Big Brother is tough when Big Brother needs to be tough. Is that a good enough answer?
Really bad answer.
You know, we want them to have fun, but at the same time, you know, Big Brother's in charge. Always in charge.
They didn't seem very in charge of Jedward. To be fair, but who can be, I suppose?
It's quite difficult with Jedward.
Will there be any changes to the house itself?
A few cosmetic bits and pieces. You might have to sort of do something here to reflect it. Maybe.
Oh, really?
Maybe. But not all at once. You know what? Big Brother always has things up sleeves and
Is the gym going to stay?
Big Brother will get back to you on that one.
Leon, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Give Leon a round of applause. Remember, our remaining celebs still need your votes to win the most coveted title in reality television, except maybe for Cirque du Celebrité. Little giggle. Here are the digits that you need to cull our 7-ish celebrities down to one worthy winner. We'll see you after the break.
To hear me to win, call 09016 1617 or 1. For Bobby to win, call 09016 1617 or 2. For Darren to win, call 09016 1617 or 3. For Jedward to win, call 09016 1617 or 4. For Kerry to win, call 09016 1617 or 5. For Lucian to win, call 09016 1617 or 6. For Paddy to win, call 09016 1617 or 7. Calls cost 36p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may vary and from mobiles will cost considerably more. For details and terms, go to channel5.com/bigbrother. Voting closes in Thursday's final.
Coming to you live from Bournemouth's second best maintained car park. Now, it's that time of the week when we get to grips with what's going on in the housemates' mixed up noggins. Please welcome our resident unprofessional psychologist, Miss Nikki Graham. I'm quite impressed, Nikki, because you seem to have graduated to a white coat and pens.
Yes, this, Emma, I got because I passed another exam. I love it. I even sleep in it. Makes me feel super intelligent.
So you must be nearly qualified now then?
Well, almost.
Nearly?
Yeah.
OK. Should we talk about the celebrities?
Yes.
OK. So it's their last 24 hours in their bungalow. How did it feel for you in the final day in the house?
Well, it was really good, Emma, because you can basically just let go and tell them all exactly what you think of them because you've got nothing to lose. They can't nominate you anymore and the public can't vote you out. So why not just get it all off your chest?
But they could not vote for you to win.
What do you mean?
Well, if you're honest with them for the last day, we've still got to watch that footage, haven't we?
Yeah, but only after the show finishes.
Oh, she's a sneaky one.
It's the day after.
Do you think anybody's holding back?
I think Bobby's still holding back massively.
Do you?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think...
I bet you'd let him let loose, wouldn't you, Nikki?
Oh, yeah.
How do you think they'll feel if, like, the magazine shoots and the endorsements aren't there for them when they come out? Do you think that's something that they're all expecting?
I'd say Darren is pretty confident.
Oh.
You know, he wanted to be a celebrity even when he started papping celebrities. So I'm sure, yeah.
And what about when you were finally released from the house? Was it everything that you expected it would be?
Wow, not really, Emma. I expected to be in Heat magazine a couple of times, falling out of a club drunk. But I never imagined I'd win a national television award.
Graham! So what can the housemates expect for the first 24 hours when they come out of the house? What happens?
Well, you'd best stick with your friends and family if, you know, for the first couple of days anyway.
But talk us through what actually happens. You come out of the house.
Well, you come out of the house. It was different, actually. The first time, both times I got to go to a really nice hotel. But the first time was amazing. I went in a car and we went to Stopwell House and I knocked on the door and my mum answered the door and she went, "Oh, I'm so proud of you." And my two best friends were there and my dad was there drinking his Baileys and my sister and it was just a welcome party for me.
Oh.
It was just so wonderful.
Okay, so we've just learnt from Leah, oh, look at her face, that there are going to be 14 new housemates going into the house. They are, as we speak, in hiding from everybody. So how will they be feeling at right this minute? In 2 days' time, they are in the house.
Well, when I was in hiding,
Where did you go into hiding?
Oh, it was so good. I went to Belgium.
Okay.
With this really cool chaperone called Anna.
So does everybody have a chaperone?
Everyone has a chaperone.
Do you all go to the same place? Are you kept separate?
No, we were all dotted around Europe. So some were in France, some were in Germany. But, you know, I don't know if you remember Lisa that was in my year.
Yes.
She actually fell out with all of her chaperones.
How many did she have?
She had 3. And they had to swap one of hers with my keys. And just because she wasn't getting along. But anyway, me and Anna got on swimmingly. And it was actually...
Are you still in touch now?
Yep, we're still in touch.
Okay.
And we hired bicycles, we went to museums and went to the carnival. And I tell you what, it was one of the best holidays I've ever been on.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
So what's it like the night before you go into the house? What happens on that night?
So we came to the hotel, we came back from... Bruges to Elstree.
Yeah.
So fabulous. Quite different. And they actually made me lie on the back of the car seat with my head lying down. And
did you feel like J-Lo just a little bit?
No. I had a blanket over my head and I kept trying to peep up to see what was going on and I kept getting told off.
Were you nervous?
Oh my God, so nervous. But Anna slept in the room with me the night before and they took the phone out and yeah, I just had to be supervised every time I went toilet and it was just like so strict, the supervision.
Okay.
And I didn't sleep at all because I was so nervous and excited.
And finally, very quickly, what is the first 24 hours going to be like for them?
Well, they'll all be very aware of the cameras, like I'd say for the first couple of hours. But then as soon as they have a glass of champagne, it will all go out the window.
Like it did with you.
Oh, yeah.
Nikki, as always, thank you so much for your in-depth knowledge. Nikki Graham, everybody. Love it. Right. So we've been watching them avidly. I wasn't going to fall, I just forgot my microphone for the last 21 days. But have the celebs lived up to the hype? Are they worthy of their star status, or are they destined to spend the rest of their career doing nightclub appearances and jelly shots with Anthony Hutton? Anthony Costa.
Oh, yeah.
So, Rex, who has been more boring than Scrabble?
I think Bobby, only because I mean, if there was live feed with it, he would have been, I suppose, more interesting. But he just waits for someone to say something slightly sort of negative, and then he jumps on the back of it, and that's the problem with Bobby. But otherwise, you don't ever see him and you don't actually see him or realise he's there.
Does anybody really like Bobby?
I like him. I think he's beautiful. I love him.
Do you really think he would have been more interesting with a live feed?
I think he would. I think he comes across. I think he's got a lot to say, but it doesn't sort of tie him with the house. I think he's by himself. He's pretty alone in the house at the moment. That he doesn't really get on or bond with anyone. There's no one for him to sort of bounce off.
So what do you think there is about him that we may not have seen?
I think he is intelligent, but as being based as a model that no one ever sort of sees, that they just sort of stare at him. For women, he's going to get all the female votes at the moment. He's going to have to tie in there with Lucian.
I suppose it's quite difficult for him because the others have, been in this world for a long time. They're all celebrities. They've all kind of had that life. And I know he is very well known in his industry, but it's quite different, I think, from the... Yeah, it's a little bit different, I think. You don't think?
Yeah, but I mean, he is pretty boring.
Anthony, what have you been your highlights so far?
I think Jedward, I think...
They've been great, haven't they?
I thought, the two of them, I thought it was maybe a little bit of front, but they're actually just, non-stop lunatics, doing cartwheels at midnight, just relentless. So I think...
What about you two? What have been your highlights?
That's the same for me. I absolutely hated Jedward before they went on to Big Brother.
I
think they're absolutely amazing now. I mean, I don't think they even realise that they're on Big Brother. They're just doing their own thing.
Is there anybody in the audience that was like that? I've got to say I was like that. I thought they drive me crazy, and I've grown to really love them. Sorry?
I mean, they were terrible in the X Factor, but in this...
This isn't a singing competition, though, is it? Sof, what did you think of them? You need a microphone. I was asking Sof a question.
Me hand's stuck to this bottle. Do you know what? I didn't really have an opinion of them before, but they're all right. They're harmless.
Yeah, they're harmless. They're like
mischievous little brats. I like them.
Who do you think has benefited most in terms of, public awareness?
Bobby. I think Bobby.
Oh, Sof. I'm asking Sof.
Well, the only one who needs awareness is Bobby, but he's bland as, I don't know, tinsel, but...
Dishwater.
How about Lucian? His profile is obviously going to be a lot bigger now than it was before.
Of course it is. It'll be a lot more if he had Amy Childs, but that's not working out. That's why that whole thing's a bit, guzzle puzzle, Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he could benefit from it, but the rest of them, they don't need it.
Rex, they've only nominated once. It's not a lot, really. OK. They've only nominated once. Who do you think would have been up had they have nominated again?
I think Darren would have been up every single time.
He would. I think he would have.
No one in there actually likes him. They're only getting on with him because he's very strong in the media, and that's something which they're scared of when they come out.
Do you think they're worried that he will? Well, could possibly.
Not worried that he will.
Ruin their careers.
He's going to write a book on it. He'll write a book when he comes out about being on the inside of Big Brother.
So who else? Darren and who?
I think probably Darren. I mean, the other people in the house at the moment are all quite strong characters. I think that Darren would have been the main thought, though.
And maybe Bobby, because he has been
Bobby,
the quietest,
Bobby just because he's a bit dull.
He's not. Oh, not dull. Don't say dull. You don't know
Very
him.
dull.
What do you guys? Very dull. What do you guys think? Who do you think would have been up?
I actually think that Paddy is the only one who's not scared of Darren.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised, to be honest.
But Paddy is coming out of his shell. He's more vocal in the last day, and I wish he'd been more vocal right from the beginning, because he's the nuts.
Sorry?
That's because he was drunk last night. He was wasted.
No, I don't think Paddy was last night, was he? He went to bed early with Darren. Did he? Yeah, he said that they said today that they missed the cocktail party. Rex, we'll remember when your girlfriend came in.
That was painful, very painful.
To
that,
spice up the show. Do you think they should have brought somebody in this year like Sukatona or maybe Lucian's 27-year-old mystery woman?
I think that would have been interesting, only just to see Kerry sort of pull her hair out even more. But I mean, you know, every single twist and turn which sort of, you know, happens where, I mean, Amy, I think that Amy always sort of, you know, and is a sort of appropriate age for him.
Yeah.
But then, you know, every single thing that Kerry says is basically, she says it in jest as a joke, but you know that's exactly what she means.
Yeah.
So, I mean, bringing someone else in would only just make her go, I mean, it would have been made for better television, I think.
Yeah. Anthony, would you like to have seen Sukatona in the house?
Who?
Kerry's mum.
Oh, I didn't know you were on it there.
Have you been watching?
I actually have,
Kerry's mum.
Well, that would have been interesting because she's had a mixed relationship with her mum, and Kerry mentioned that on the show, and it might have been another cock block for Lucian as well, so that would have been interesting.
That's all he's thinking about. Would you guys like to have seen somebody thrown in to mix things up?
Yeah, definitely.
And who?
Jedward's mum, I think, yeah.
Jedward's mum, that's an interesting one. Anybody else?
Britney Spears for definite, because... Yeah, and that's coming from a massive Britney Spears fan because is it John or Edward? What one's the big fan of Britney Spears, is it?
Both of them. Both of them.
And I think if they both woke up with her in the bed instead of Tara, there would have been a massive kind of...
Yeah, but I think, to be honest, I think we all need to get a grip on reality. Britney Spears is not going to go into the Big Brother house. Neither is anybody else on that kind of level. Right, join us after the break for more exclusives and find out which housemate gives each other mouth-to-mouth. Plus, Nikki Graham goes back into the house. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side, bringing you exclusive news and celebrity views like the news of the world, only less hacking and marginally less boobs. Let's see all the latest news from the house. At 11:28, housemates were discussing the end of their time in the house.
I've got a really emotional wreck tomorrow.
What?
Can't wait.
For me, this is like an end of an era.
Completely.
No, I'm gonna be sad to go.
I'm gonna be so sad to go, but then again, it's not like we're all leaving. We're all leaving together. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, I know, but the fact that we're all leaving the house.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
That's upsetting in itself. But I'm kind of glad that I'm not leaving. Leaving in just a few days before.
Oh, I know, but I mean the fact that it's over.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah.
all come to an end.
Maybe she's only nervous because she's run out of reality shows to go on. Although she hasn't been on Coach Trip yet, I don't think. At 11:44, Jedward were preparing for their final full day in the house by pumping some serious iron.
These are the most heaviest weights ever. I know. Let's lift them. You ready?
I think the boys underestimate their pulling power. At 12:06, Jedward proved what we already knew. They really do almost everything together.
Here's my toothbrush. Here's your toothbrush. Stop focusing on your teeth and focus on your own teeth. Just smile. Oh, go too hard.
You never know, in tomorrow night's show we might also see them wiping each other's bottoms. Oh, and at 12:14 this afternoon, Darren and Lucian were discussing their favourite topic.
I mean, I quite like it in her actually, but she's had such an incredible escalation from a nobody into somebody in such a really short space of time.
Yeah. And it's,
I love Amy to bits. I've never seen anyone look in a mirror so much in my life though. It's almost as if it's bizarre.
Yeah, completely.
It's a habit.
I didn't know there's people like that.
No.
I didn't.
I totally understand where you come from. You know, yours is a profession. It's really funny when Amy said, yeah, well, I'm a professional, you know, it's really professional. I'm thinking, it's just being yeah, it's just stuff for the cameras. It's not acting at all. It's not.
Yeah.
There you have it. Man with pink Mohican calls other people vain. Also, at 8:15 this evening, the housemates were treated to a last supper of oysters, steak, chocolate brownies and ice cream.
This is Big Brother. Dinner is served.
Yeah. Whoa. Wow. Cool. Oh my God, the oysters. Cool. Oh my oysters. Crazy. I haven't had oysters. Oh my God.
They're aphrodisiac, aren't they?
Crazy.
Dalton.
Yay! Congratulations! Yay!
Well done, guys.
Congratulations,
Cheers. To Big Brother. Woo! We love you, Big Brother.
Last supper. Let's look forward to tomorrow night's crucifixion. That's it for the news. So this Thursday promises a historic, once-in-a-lifetime grand finale spectacular for Channel 5. Yes, it's the last episode of Cowboy Builders at 8 p.m. The live final of Celebrity Big Brother, however, will follow straight after. Reference your preference.
For Amy to win, call 09016 1617 or 1. For Bobby to win, call 09016 1617 or 2. For Darren to win, call 09016 1617 or 3. For Jedward to win, call 09016 1617 or 4. For Kerry to win, call 09016 1617 or 5. For Lucian to win, call 09016 1617 or 6. For Paddy to win, call 09016 1617 or 7. Calls cost 36p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may vary, and from mobiles will cost considerably more. For details and terms, go to channel5.com/bigbrother. Voting closes in Thursday's final.
So tomorrow night, one of those guys will be walking from the house victorious. But what is their current state of mind? Nikki is in the camera runs for a live case study.
Well, Emma, this is actually the most boring case study I've ever done. There's oysters lying around and champagne all around the house. They've got through 4 bottles of champagne. But everyone's gone to bed except for Lucian and Bobby. He's telling a really funny joke. Bobby is telling a really funny joke. And, yeah, he's obviously entertaining Lucian, but everybody else has gone to bed. What is going on? It's the last night in the Big Brother house. They're so boring. I thought champagne and oysters were supposed to be an aphrodisiac. Where's the sexualness going down? There isn't any. Oh, Bobby's got nice shiny boots on though. But Bobby's wearing really shiny boots. Must have been the oysters. Back to you, Emma. Anyway, back to you, Emma.
Poor Nikki. What is it? We send Dame Bowers up there, they go to bed. We send Nikki up there, they go to bed as well. So let's talk about online then, Joe. What is going on?
What is happening on the web?
Because clearly they're in bed already in the house.
Well, they've had quite a long run tonight. They've had a big dinner. They've all said their speeches about each other, got very emotional.
Yeah.
Darren in particular gave a very powerful speech about how he's changed him inside and improved him.
So they've had another party, but obviously not a mad one.
No. No.
What is the general consensus about our new housemates going in on Friday?
Crazy talk.
Really?
Everyone's like the big 30, under 30, causing a bit of controversy. Young house, what's going to happen? Is they're going to be up to all tomfoolery?
Yeah.
Really loved the video of the auditions, particularly Vagina Woman. Loads about Vagina Woman.
Lady Vagina.
Love her. Yeah, so yeah, really excited about it genuinely, and a lot of people shouting out their kind of towns as well.
Brilliant.
So.
Okay, Joe, thank you so much. That's it for tonight. Join us tomorrow for finale night. Mr. Big Brother himself, Brian Dowling, will be with us. Plus, all of the 11 housemates will be here to answer your questions. Have a lovely evening. Good night.